Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. The state may be on the verge of repeating patterns that led to widespread shutdowns associated with COVID-19. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich has more on the warnings from the PA Department of Health.
They say that history repeats itself. Department of Health Secretary Dr. Rachel Levine is warning Pennsylvanians to stay vigilant and protected against COVID-19.
Now, comparing the last 7 days to the previous 7 days, we have seen case counts increase in 43 counties in Pennsylvania for a 14.4% increase statewide. We have been seeing increases in the number of new cases of COVID-19 in Pennsylvania.
Levine said at the start of the pandemic, there were higher numbers in people ages 19 to 49 before it spread to those over 65. Levine found that the pattern may now be repeating.
Our experience from the beginning of the pandemic shows that the first cases rise in those younger individuals, some of whom did become quite sick, requiring hospitalization, and then went on to recover. Then COVID-19 spread quickly through the community, impacting congregate settings like nursing homes, where most of the most serious illnesses and deaths have occurred.
The number of positive cases in the younger age group now accounts for nearly 50% of the total case count throughout the state. Health officials urge residents to take the necessary precautions to stay healthy, like wearing a mask and keeping socially distant.
First, please wear a mask when you're going out in public. If you are in a situation, whether you are considering whether or not you need a mask and you're thinking about it, then the answer is yes. Wear a mask. Avoid situations where you could be exposing yourself to COVID-19. For example, if you feel uncomfortable with how close people are at, for instance, a restaurant where you might be dining, then make the choice to leave.
Symptoms of the virus can appear anywhere from 2 to 14 days after someone has been exposed. Levine said that it's important in making the right choices when it comes to social activities.
As much as our efforts are about laws and mandates and requirements, they're actually mostly about your choices. In Pennsylvania, we're all in the green phase. We've been able to return to work. But our actions as a community will continue to impact whether we can stay at work.
To stay on top of things, residents can sign up for Alert PA, which send text notifications for health, weather, and other emergencies. To sign up for the service, visit ready.pa.gov. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. It's a bird. It's a plane. No. LVHN's got a new medevac helicopter, and WYLN's Phil Kaufman has the details.
Lehigh Valley Health Network introduced a new EC-145 helicopter today that'll serve the patients of Luzerne, Monroe, Schuylkill, and Carbon counties. The new helicopter enhances their continued care by accommodating additional equipment and members of the care team during a patient transfer.
What a great day for Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton, and not only for Hazleton but the entire region. Adding this much larger helicopter with expanded services shows the commitment of Lehigh Valley Health Network to Hazleton, but also to the surrounding counties, Schuylkill, Monroe, Carbon County. So although it is going to be based right here in Hazleton, it will service such a wide area of northeastern and central parts of central Pennsylvania.
This new Med-Evac helicopter features a cabin double the size of the previous helicopter. This allows patients who require additional equipment and members of their care team to be transported via air rather than ground.
We'll expand our level of services with the helicopter. The helicopter that we had previously was a little bit smaller, and it limited us to some of the patients that we were able to fly. And so this expands the capabilities and allowing us to basically serve the entire community.
When patients requiring a higher level of care are transported to Lehigh Valley Hospital Cedar Crest, they have access to Lehigh Valley Riley Children's Hospital, all services of Lehigh Valley Heart Institute, Fleming Trauma System, and Mattioli Level 1 Trauma Center, and more.
Yeah, the most important pediatric patients that are going to benefit from this are the newborns. Newborns typically are very healthy, don't get sick very often, but when they do, it can happen fast, and they can need specialty care quickly. And so it's very important to be able to mobilize a team fast and get them there fast and get the child to a children's hospital as fast as you can, and this helicopter will help us do that.
LVHN operates with air method to operate a fleet of 4 helicopters here in northeastern Pennsylvania. This EC-145 will be centrally located here at the Hazleton Regional Airport.
Thankfully, severe trauma for children has reduced over the years. We don't have a lot of those cases, but certainly whenever there's one that needs quick surgical intervention, the faster you can get them to the children's hospital, the better, because that's where the pediatric surgeons are, the pediatric anesthetists. So it really helps to have a quick way of transporting any pediatric patient quickly to the children's hospital.
Reporting in Hazleton with WYLN News, I'm Philip Kaufman.
Thanks, Phil. Governor Tom Wolf signed 2 bills today as part of his comprehensive police reform executive actions. House Bill 1841 requires a thorough background check for law enforcement applicants prior to employment and requires a law enforcement agency to disclose employment information. House Bill 1910 requires mental health evaluations of law enforcement officers as a condition of continued employment. It also requires training for police officers on use of deadly force, de-escalation techniques, and cultural awareness. Pennsylvania became one of the only states nationwide to make law changes in the aftermath of George Floyd's death at the hands of Minneapolis police back in May. The Weatherly Area School District released its fall back-to-school plan. Students will have the choice of either attending class in person or learning remotely. Students who choose to physically attend school will have to follow new schedules. Pre-K will attend class every other day, and K through 6th will attend Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. 7th and 8th grade will go to school 3 days a week, 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., while grades 9 through 12 will go 2 days a week and will have 2 days of synchronous learning and a 5th day of asynchronous learning. Students in any grade can opt for online learning. The school board approved the reopening plan at a special meeting Monday night. Parents and students have until July 24th to make their choice. Hazel Township supervisors approved the transfer of a liquor license to the Sheets on Airport Road. The restaurant liquor license comes from Cosmar Enterprises in West Hazleton. Sheets can now apply for the license through the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board. Currently, the store is being rebuilt from the ground up and designed to include a beer cave for takeout purchases. Alcohol sales will include beer and wine. Though the store will be open 24/7, alcohol sales will be limited between 7 a.m. and 1:45 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays, and 9 a.m. to 1:45 a.m. Sundays. The renovated store on Airport Road is expected to be completed by late fall. Rush Township Police are on the lookout for a man wanted on 2 active arrest warrants. 45-year-old Brian Hills wanted on access device fraud, receiving stolen property, and theft of leased property. Anyone with information on Hills' whereabouts is being asked to contact the Rush Township Police Department at 570-668-4242. A Wilkes-Barre man's accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl back in fall of 2019. Pittston police charged Jeff Andrzejewski with rape, sexual assault, aggravated indecent assault, and corruption of minors, among similar charges. Police alleged that he raped the underage girl while claiming the encounter was consensual. He was arraigned Monday and taken to Luzerne County Prison for lack of $250,000 straight cash bail. There's a traffic advisory for people traveling in the borough of McAdoo. Route 309 between Grant and Tamaqua Streets will be closed to traffic. Motorists will be detoured to routes set up on Blaine, Oak, Chestnut, and Main Streets, as well as routes 924 and 309. Trucks will be detoured via Interstate 81 at exit 138 to Route 424 at exit 141 to Route 309. Construction begins today and scheduled to run through Friday. Coming up on Wyln News, some special little preschoolers graduated pandemic style yesterday afternoon. Plus, more IRS scams to be on the lookout for. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Charlie. I am 8, and the forecast for tomorrow is sunny.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet trap and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-455-4251 extension 1378 for more information.
Looking for information on the coronavirus pandemic? Make sure it's from a reliable source. Go to WYLNTV.com and click on the Lehigh Valley Health Network banner for the real facts about the coronavirus pandemic. And watch WYLN News live at 5:30 for updates on this ongoing crisis. The source matters now more than ever. WYLN, we're your local network.
This special bunch of preschoolers were so excited to finally see their teachers and fellow grads again that they kept losing their little hats.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic never stand one nation under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
That was this year's Little Class Ambassador, David Adamoyurka, saying the Pledge of Allegiance before things got started out in front of the Helping Hand Society in Hazleton yesterday afternoon. Each car drove up one at a time for each kiddo to hop out for a quick picture and receive their diploma and a goodie bag full of school supplies and a program with all their pictures inside. The little ones even got a surprise visit from the Hazleton Fire Department, which brought along balloons for them to take home.
We were finally able to pull together a preschool graduation for a great group of children who richly deserve it.
Although it couldn't be a big gala like it usually is, Executive Director Mary Beth Koch still wanted it to be something special for the families and the kiddos, who hopefully remember it for years to come.
We're trying to make it as normal as possible for them and not scary. We do a lot of fun things with the masks because, it's not just about the physical side with the children, it's about the mental side too, and we try to keep it. So they're smart about things, but still, so they're not so fearful.
Take the time to check out helpinghandsociety.com for all the details on how you can lend your helping hand to these special little tykes. Plans are back in action to form the Wilkes-Barre Police Advisory Committee, and applications are now being accepted. The mayor and 8 other people will sit on that committee that's geared toward improving community relations with the city police department. Though the committee doesn't require a vote by city council, an ordinance proposing a citizen police review board does. The proposed legislation would give the review board the authority to investigate allegations of police misconduct. Mayor George Brown said more information about the Wilkes-Barre Police Advisory Committee will be released throughout the week. Applications can be found online by visiting wilkes-barre.city. With the deadline to file tax returns looming around the corner, the IRS warns of potential scams. The IRS's Criminal Investigation Division reminds taxpayers of the July 15th filing and payment deadline, as well as warned against an increase in tax and COVID-19 scams. Taxpayers filing Form 1040 series returns must file Form 4868 by July 15th to obtain the automatic extension to October 15th. The division's been seeing an increase in a variety of economic impact payment scams and other financial schemes, and continues to work with law enforcement to put a stop to it all and bring criminals to justice. The most up-to-date info about the tax filing deadline and IRS impersonation scams can be found at irs.gov. Coming up on Partysville's News Choice, we talk going green on this Trooper Talk Tuesday in Community and You. Plus, rock in the county will be making its way through Hazleton. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
From the bottom of our hearts, the WYLN TV 35 family would like to say thank you to all essential workers for your service to our community and for keeping us safe.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. I'm Julia Wiegand, and it is Trooper Talk Tuesday with Trooper Anthony Petrosky, finally in person. And how has that been for you?
You know, it's been an adjustment. Our whole department had to adjust, just like everybody else. You know, there's different times. We never experienced this before. But, you know, it's nice to be around people again and not standing in front of your phone talking and doing interviews. So it's nice to be in the studio again.
Oh, it definitely is nice having you here again.
Yes.
Now, speaking of going green, what does that mean for the public? Now that we have finally hit green, what does that mean for the public when it comes to still following under the governor's orders?
Right. Well, you know, there's still guidelines. There's still guidelines that need to be followed. A lot of places will make you wear masks if you come in before you enter a store or business. Restaurants can only operate at 50% capacity. So there's still going to be rules, but at least we're going green. And you're going to be able to go out and you're going to be able to support those local businesses. You're going to be able to go out and go shopping, things like that. So, you know, it's going to be good for people, but we got to be safe though. There's going to be more cars on the road. Now, a lot of people who haven't left their house in a while, they're going to be out there driving. And we need to slow down, wear our seatbelt, and follow all the laws of the Commonwealth.
And along those lines as well, what does all of this back to a sense of normalcy mean for you guys then?
Well, we've been working the whole time through COVID. It's been different for us. Some calls we were taking over the phone, non-priority calls, maybe criminal mischief to a mailbox, identity theft, where we can obtain all the information over the phone. We're going to get back to going in person and handling all of those calls in person, where you meet with the trooper face to face. So that's a little bit more normal for us. We've still been making traffic stops. We've still been investigating crimes, traffic crashes. We're still going to be doing that. So things might change a little bit. I'm not sure if we're going to have to keep wearing our masks or not. If our commissioner tells us to wear our masks, we'll still wear them. Once he gives us the green light, we'll take the masks off. But we're still going to be safe. We still have decontamination kits in our vehicles. We're still going to use the hand sanitizers and try to be safe the best way we can.
And that's all we can hope for at this point. So what is the biggest thing that the public should take away from not only the lesson we have all learned through this huge pandemic, but once, going from red and then yellow and finally we're back to green?
Well, let's follow those guidelines. Let's still try to maintain somewhat of a distance around people that maybe you don't live with. Let's wear our masks. If a place requires you to wear a mask, wear the mask. You're only in there for a little bit. If a store only lets so many people in, don't give them a hard time. We could still be in red, but we're not. So, follow those rules out there. If you see something that's, might be a criminal act, things like that, call 911. We've always been working. We're going to continue to work, and just be safe the best way you can.
Thank you so much for finally coming back in person and talking Going Green with us.
Yes, I hope everybody enjoys being green again.
And thank you everyone for watching. Remember, we are finally in the green. Let's not ruin it. Let's stick to the guidelines. Let's follow procedure, and let's stay safe. We'll see you next Tuesday here on Wyln.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-through lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown the Hometown Village Square.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Know that WYLN News provides news updates every weekday afternoon
at 1, 3, and 5 here on TV and on social media?
Did you also know you can watch WYLN News on the go by visiting our website or YouTube page?
Now more than ever,
WYLN is your local news leader.
WYLN has strong ties to the community, and it's committed to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hand Society telethons. WYLN's commitment to Pennsylvania continues with the broadcast of Hazleton's Fun Fest Parade and the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants to Spare Hill climb. And throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other community events. WYLN, we're your local network.
The Patriot League was the latest collegiate conference to suspend its upcoming fall sports season. The decision regarding fall sports for the upcoming academic year includes football, meaning athletes at Bucknell University in Lewisburg won't be able to compete this fall. However, there's still the possibility of fall sports happening during the spring semester. Luzerne County decided to bring the concerts to the community this year, which includes the Hazleton area. Rockin' the County's flatbed truck will roll through Hazleton Friday, July 17th, so residents can enjoy the Indigo Moon Brass Band from 6 to 7:30 p.m. right from their front porches. It'll start at the intersection of West and East Green Streets and make its way onto North Vine From there, it'll hit West Diamond Ave, head down Alter, turn onto West 22nd, and back onto North Vine, turning onto West Fern Street, and wrap up the music where it started. Don't forget to follow all the current public health and safety guidelines. That includes social distancing. Check out visitluzerncounty.com for a full map and more information on the event. That's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page or WYLNTV.com, where you can also find LVHN's real facts about COVID-19. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet trap and sporting clay fields are professionally designed and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-455-4251 extension 1378 for more information.
What's on TV? Plenty. WYLN TV 35, the best in local programming.
How you doing, everybody? This is Ricardo Santos from Yay Zapata. That's right, Yay Zapata in the house. That's what's up, that's what's up.
Meet Ricardo Santos. This is one of his Mexican food trucks. He is not a chef.
I'm not the chef.
But he makes amazing Mexican food. And he has joined the WYLN family with his own cooking show, Cooking with Jay Zapata.